Hi, this is Rory, and I had an idea. Are you stuck kind of seeing things from, an ant's point of view, looking up, wondering where love is, where kindness is, where attention is? Well, so I wonder what it would be like to be looking down. So imagine that I'm up skyscraper height looking down at my life and people and all of the feelings and thoughts and everything going on. And now imagine that in your own life. You're up high, you're looking down at this whole sea of problems and pains and frustrations, and see if the perspective of it is different, because it is. All of a sudden you can see more. Now that's the huge part of this. You can see more. You can see more than this just in front of you, or just happened, or he just said, and I just felt. So much of the feelings that happen when a man says something that's painful, or you see something in the news that's painful, it just feels like a whole ton of bricks just got thrown right at your gut. It just hurts, and it goes through your whole body, and it feels like you should be feeling terrible like anybody else, like everybody else. You should be absorbing all of that pain. And if you do that twice a day, just imagine you would never be out of that feeling. And so what we tend to do instead is disassociate. We just shut down. We shut down against those feelings, those thoughts, those situations. And I'll pull myself back up a little bit here. We take ourselves away from the sea of what we're experiencing, continually absorbing everything that's going on within us and without us. So try instead going up. Go up, look down, see the whole of what's happening. See that it's not just one small thing, it's a sea of small things. And then see yourself. You're not God, you're not a supreme being, you're not in control of everything, but you can see the everything. You can see the connections between people. You can see how the experiences happen with connection from what he said to what you felt, to what you said and what he felt, and what he's going through and what you're going through. And you can start to see how it all connects, and that every moment is not a necessary catastrophe or a disaster or even something to be dealt with. Sometimes the moments are just there to remind you to get your perspective up and look at the whole. And what is the whole? The whole is that you either love something, which is life. I love my life. I love myself. I love this man. I love my dog. I love my cat. I love this food. I love being alive every morning when I get up. And allow this feeling to permeate this whole that you see from up above. The whole landscape of your life. Hope I'm not making you seasick. And see how that does for you. What happens is you start to get the concept here in your brain that if you can stay away from the fray of wandering through and digging through and experiencing continually the pain and the frustration and the triggers and all of the emotions that feel terrible, if you can stay from constantly pinging from one to another of those thoughts about what could happen that would feel terrible, future, past, kind of see how this pinging all around goes, and instead see from above that you cannot be good for yourself or for anybody else if you stay in that mess, if you stay inside the pinging back and forth, being pushed around, the buffeting of the winds of pain and frustration and everything that is going on around you. If you allow yourself to be in there on purpose, rethinking everything, that will not help you, and it will not help anyone else. So from seeing from up here, you get to experience the pain, which you have to do. There's no way around it. You have to experience it deeply. You have to feel it, and then let it move through you. And move into the spaces where you are recognizing that you feel love.